All right. Thank you for joining me. I'm Brian Banks from Your Career Day. I appreciate you spending time with us to educate us on your career. Can you give us your name?
My name is Dawn.
All right. And where's your hometown?
Ann Arbor. I'm from Ann Arbor.
Okay. And what is your career title?
I'm an elevator mechanic at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor.
Okay. And what does that job entail?
We maintain and repair the elevators and escalators and wheelchair lifts at the University of Michigan.
Okay.
Everywhere except for we don't work with the hospital. Those are under another contract with another industry.
Okay. What type of education is required to be an elevator mechanic?
Well, I'm a what you call a journeyman. That means I have a journeyman's license. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to go through an apprenticeship. And really, with an apprenticeship, they really just want you to have the ability to learn, to be
Mm-hmm.
able to learn what they teach. Most of the time, they really don't care what your background is, as
Uh-huh.
long as you have the aptitude to learn what they're teaching.
Okay.
But in reality, they want you to have, especially for my job, some type of background in mechanical, electrical, some kind of an ability to do work with your hands and understand how to put things together and take things apart, how
Okay.
things work.
All right. Um, what type of person is best suited for this type of position?
Someone that doesn't mind getting dirty, someone that likes working with their hands, someone that has the ability to learn and to do what you're told, because the first 4 years of your career, you're being told what to do all the time.
Hmm.
And it's learning. You're being paid to learn. You're going to school, you have to go to school as well as the on the job training. Um, and with the elevator industry, as I said, we do a little bit of everything. We do some hydraulics. We
Hmm.
have to know about hydraulics, mechanical, electrical, and even a little bit of plumbing, because of
Hmm.
some of the things in the pit. So you have to have a vast knowledge of a little bit of everything. And then once you start learning the job, learn how to put it all together.
Okay.
So you have to be thick skinned, because it's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
Really, it isn't.
Okay. What was your role to your current position?
My role was unique. Um,
Mm.
I was in the Air Force, where I learned electronics. I did radar. It was called air traffic control radar maintenance. So I took care of the like the RAPCON, the thing that you see the air traffic controllers in,
Hmm.
and as well as their radar equipment, to show them how to navigate into the airport. So I had a background in electronics. That's where got my background in electronics. And then
Yeah.
when I got out of the Air Force, I was in the Air National Guard,
Hmm.
and there I did excuse me, medical equipment repair.
Okay.
And so that's where I got my background ground from for this particular job. When I was still in the Guard, and the place that I was working for was going out of business. So I started
Mhm.
looking for another job. And I went to the University of Michigan. They used to have these job boards where they would put
Right.
new jobs out on Tuesdays.
Uh-huh.
And I saw a job for an elevator um, repair apprentice. And I'm like,
Right.
that's a job? And I looked at the qualifications. It says you must be able to read and write. You must have an electronic background and high school diploma. I'm like, I have all that.
Right.
So I applied, and you know, out of 600 applicants, I got the job.
Wow.
Being another guy, that's what I was told. There were 600 applicants, so that was the path to how I got the job. And so 30
Yeah.
something years later, I'm still here.
Wow, great. That's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
what makes this career um exciting, interesting? Um, just give us an idea of what you go through on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, so one of the interesting things about our job is that I work on elevators. I work on the
Mhm.
old ones, because I work in one institution, one place. We have to work on all types of elevators, the old
Mhm.
ones as well as the new ones. And so every day there's something different. We do maintenance and repair. We have to work with the old equipments which has a lot of moving parts,
Mm-hmm.
as well as the new equipment, which is mostly, excuse me, solid state, but you still
Mm-hmm.
have to know how that works. So we're always learning.
Yeah.
There's never a dull moment. A typical day, though, for me really is just going around and making sure everything's working correctly,
Hmm.
doing maintenance. If we get a call that an elevator is down, we stop what we're doing, and then we go and check out the car that's down and fix it. If somebody gets stuck, we drop
Hmm.
what we're doing and we go and get the person out of the elevator. So that's a typical day. We
Wow.
have to do safety tests to make sure the integrity of the elevator is up to speed. We do those once a year. So there's
Hmm.
always something to be done. We are really concerned with safety because the
Hmm.
job is a dangerous job. There's a lot of
Yeah.
moving parts, there's electrical. So we're always concerned with safety and we're always making sure the elevator is safe. So if
Okay.
you get stuck, don't panic. We'll get you out. Don't try to get yourself out.
Okay. Good. That's good advice. I was stuck for a few seconds in an elevator on North Campus, and I was really nervous about that. But it started
A
moving
few
pretty quickly.
seconds.
Yeah, a few seconds because I was like, no, I can't be stuck. It was, I think it was close to, it was either close to time to leave
Oh,
or it was close to time for lunch. So either one
oh, okay.
in a good situation for me. But so let me see. What was my next question here? What advice would you give to someone that might want to follow in your footsteps?
My advice to someone that would want to follow my footsteps would be to um, learn some mechanical and electrical things.
Hmm.
Go to school for it, but actually, or get a job doing it,
Hmm.
like maybe in a motorcycle shop or something like that, something
Hmm.
or a lawnmower shop or something like that, so you can learn how things work. That will help a lot
Hmm.
because you have to take a test in order to get the apprenticeship. It's an
Okay.
aptitude test and it's a general knowledge test. So you need to have that ability to be able to get to that point. And as I said, you have to let things roll off your shoulders. You have to be thick skinned. This
Hmm.
is not for a timid person. The job definitely is not.
Okay.
Um, so it and all in all, it's been a good career.
Yeah.
And if anyone would want to be in it, yeah, you need to get some mechanical skills and some electrical skills underneath your belt.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Dawn. I really appreciate you sharing your knowledge.
You're
And,
welcome.
we appreciate all the time you spent with us.
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome. Thank you.